Mark, hit us with a recap of the events of Amazing Spider-Man Volume 7, Number 8.
This issue opens with a reminder that, up until a few minutes ago, Peter Parker was on a pretty good streak. But now he's fighting this Hellgate guy, and despite several direct hits in the face and chest, nothing seems to be keeping this guy down. Hellgate grabs him by the throat, and off they go into the sky, which prompts a Spidey flashback to his childhood with Uncle Ben. Peter wants to learn some karate, but Uncle Ben is all like, no, we're gonna learn to put up our dukes like it's Rocky Marciano against Jersey Joe Walcott for all the marbles, see? I don't know, that's kind of like my old-timey conversational talk.
I was surprised we didn't go with a Karate Kid reference here, given your penchant for doing so. And I saw Karate Kid for the first time last week.
What, thoughts? Well, we can save that for after the recap.
We'll save it for afterwards.
Okay, the Patreon segment. Uncle Ben hits Peter with a couple of jabs and blocks his janky karate, Mr. Miyagi, which gets Peter on board with learning how to fight and run and to learn the difference. Anyway, that brings us back to the present, and Peter is thinking, run, and I'm starting to get flashbacks to one issue ago when we went through all this, right? Anyway, Hellgate chops down a statue that puts a bunch of passerbys at risk, including an ice cream truck at 7 in the morning, which again begs the question, has anyone at the Spider office ever visited Central Park? Hellgate gets some rib shots in as Spider-Man protects the innocents like it's a Moreland fight, and really, aren't we just playing the hits anyway? I guess I'll do the Moreland song again. Moreland. Then, Hellgate ignites a bunch of cops, which may be Mayor Adams' version of bringing the swag back, but I'm not sure. Next, Spidey tries swinging an axe at Hellgate, unmistakably hoping to hit him with a little more deadly force than he typically does. Suck on that, kill code. They fight some more. Spidey protects innocent bystanders. I've literally seen this all before. This is until I see something I've never seen before, which is Captain Kitsugi? Okay. So Spider-Man is like, no, I'm completely uninterested in you. New character inserted by Joe Kelly into the story to set up a future story. Get out of here. So it's back to the fight. But wait, here's Todd Nauck to give us a scene with everyone's favorite power couple, Mary Jane and Paul. And they're fighting with their live-in kid, Dylan Brock, because of course, MJ is Venom right now, and Paul is her man in the chair. And by that, I don't mean the chair in the corner of the room as he watches MJ bond with Venom. All of a sudden, MJ holds up a cell phone with a look of shock and disbelief. And I'm really hoping the phone shows a picture of Paul at a Coldplay concert with his head of HR. But alas, it's a new story of Spider-Man and Hellgate fighting, as if anyone even reads blogs for news anymore. You see, Dan, I can be current and in the zeitgeist with my jokes. It's not just Gen X jokes. This is the kind of effortless, invisible, cross-title storytelling that Marvel built its brand on with the help of a rivet gun. So we go back to JR for his customary Spider-Man bleeding through his mask imagery, and Hellgate is all doom, 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 like it's a 90s McFarlane comic. Hellgate is kind of espousing motivations. He's ticked off that Spidey called him a coward and will now die without teaching him anything. Has anyone ever thought of just asking in this universe? But I digress. Here comes another voice spouting prophecies and such. And before I can make another joke, Hellgate's fist lights up and wham! He defeats Spider-Man like it's last Christmas. That's a wham joke. That's Gen X. To be continued, maybe.